Guys, gals, and our non-binary pals, welcome to AUS Pro Wrestling Fight of the Valkyries. That is Levi Nixon, but I am Ryan Betson, one of your commentators this evening, joined alongside
Tony Shebeki. Ryan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Tony. Man, so welcome to the AUS Pro commentary side of life.
Great to be here, mate. I'm really looking forward to this. Good crowd, good card. It's going to be fantastic. Some great wrestling coming up tonight.
Absolutely. It is a fantastic crowd here at the Central Ringwood Community Centre, and every single individual here is booing hard for Levi Nixon, former member of the SGB, the Sexy Greek Boys.
Good looking man, there's no doubt about that.
Absolutely, the Sexy's bang on. Biddy's had a very interesting run as of late, bit of conflict with his brother. And is going to take it up to a next level today as he takes on Gwen. Now, this is just the first match of many. We've got so many. We've got an OPW Tag Team Championship match. We've got Aisha and Michelle Rogue squaring off. Tommy Hellfire taking on Pump and Paul Fury. Family-friendly Gore will make an appearance later. And then our big main event still to come.
Speaking of blokes that present well, here's one right here in Gwen.
As I say, speaking of OPW, once again, very kindly allowing us to have their titles defended here on the show. But last week at time of show, you and I had the pleasure of being part of OPW's base Brawl. There you would have seen Gwen for possibly the first time.
Yeah, I did actually at the base Brawl down at the Melbourne Ballpark, and what a great day that was too. Only 3 matches, but they really took the imagination, especially the Rumble, the 11-man Rumble being won by 2-time World Series winner Graham Lloyd. Who would have ever thought that a picture in baseball would take out a wrestling
That was
match.
incredible. Took on Jab. Jab went double or nothing. Then Jab got sent out of the ring, just like Levi Nixon, stepping outside the ring, refusing to get in to start this match here today.
Well, Levi's not liking the attention from the crowd, and they're really giving it to him at the moment. Coward, I think they're calling. Is that what I can hear?
Strong coward chance.
No.
And our referee today, Dylan McKay.
I think Jean was born ready.
And we are underway. It's going to be very interesting. So as I was mentioning earlier on previous shows, Levi Nixon is becoming a pretty strong individual here, calling, as we were discussing with him earlier at the start of the show, sorry, prior to the show I should say, he said, and I quote, AUS Pro is his house.
Yeah, it is, and this is an opportunity here for Zahn to really assert some authority in AUS Pro Wrestling. His invincibility is out there for display. I mean, he's a big guy, he's a big winner, and he really wants to take some sort of ascendancy here at AUS Pro, and this is a great opportunity for him to do that.
Without a doubt, starting off the show, just giving a little bit of shove to Nixon.
There's definitely a height to weight ratio difference as well, isn't there?
Absolutely, without a doubt. Now Nixon, of course, has had a really strong 2025, coming off a pretty strong 2024 as well. Gwen doing the same here at AUS Pro, and we're seeing that strength coming through. That shoulder tackle barely moving an inch, bouncing Nixon back.
So for Jean, this is, as we said, a stepping stone, isn't it? He really wants to take out the Vic State Super Championship here at AUS Pro, and he knows that he needs to go through the routine to get there, and this is just another stepping stone. Should he fall at this stepping stone, though, that's going to send everything backward a long way.
Most definitely, yeah. So that is the championship that we are heading towards. That is the Vic State Super Championship. We already have the Rising Star Championship, which is currently sitting in the hands of Owen Steedman, who should be out a little bit later today. But as we begin to, as you said, walk that path, both these gentlemen would love to be our inaugural Victorian State Super Championship.
Oh, nice uppercut right there.
Yeah, big uppercut from Gwen, knocks Nixon back off his feet. Just throws him from corner to corner, Tony.
I've got headphones on and I heard that uppercut back here.
Oh, the thud. They got schwack.
Lucky they're not noise cancelling headphones, otherwise I wouldn't have heard it at all.
No, because I want to hear it all. And we want to hear what you have to say at home. If you're watching on YouTube, across your social media of choice, be sure to use the hashtag #OzProFight. Let us know your thoughts on the show.
Great to see the crowd getting into this so early as well.
Oh man, the Oz Pro crowd, there's nobody like them, especially here over at Ringwood. You can hear the windows rattle at the sounds of this crowd. Now, whether they're just excited to see Levi Nixon, you know, get a little bit of a taste of his own medicine, bit of a smack on the mouth for the things he has done and said across the shoulder of Gwen. Can never pronounce that right. Flips over, gets himself a bit of a chokehold.
Good work there by Nixon. Reversed what could have been something bad for him, and a nice
big boot to the side of Gwen's
yeah.
face. Over, crossbody, caught mid-head. The strength of Jean. What would you refer to him before as invincible?
Yeah.
That is an apt description, I feel.
He's just playing with the moment, Gwen.
Just playing with his food. Oh. Big drop onto his back, center of the ring cover. Kick out at 2.
And I think this is just a matter of when he wants to finish it.
Absolutely.
Pardon the pun.
Oh, hey. But it certainly does feel that way. I think coming into this match, John Gwen has the upper hand. Nixon, however, grabbing Dylan McKay as a protective barrier between them. He is holding on to the ropes. Does break the hold.
I've heard about this partnership too that Jean Gwen has formed with Giannis.
That is correct, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, yeah, it's kind of a more of a pairing of circumstance rather than immediate consideration or opportunity. However, it does seem to be working well in their favor. And especially right now, as we mentioned earlier, the Sexy Greek Boys, the former tag team of Levi Nixon and Sam Yanis, they themselves have been, former brothers, now nothing but enemies. As the things are starting to hit a boiling point between the two. So for Nixon, I guess it's like a betrayal may not be the right word, but there is certainly a level of animosity, an additional level, by taking on Gwen today.
Well, there's definitely
when he's working alongside Yanis.
There's definitely one thing that Gwen and also Yanis have in common, and that's the fact that they both hate Nixon, especially after what Nixon did to Yanis at the last show.
Oh, absolutely.
When he hit him with the steel chair.
Yeah, it was brutal, really uncalled for, absolutely unnecessary. Oh, hang on. Vertical suplex hold from Jean. Holding him, just having fun. All the blood rushing to the head of Nixon as he gets smashed in the middle of the mat. Cover once again. Deep cover. Only 2, though. Sorry, Tony, you were saying?
No. Just that animosity has built up from the last show. That steel chair piece from Nixon to Yanis, and he may rue that one day. Yeah, look, as we're discussing that right now, big boss man Andy Coyne, normally sitting here at the commentary table with me, he has just shot me an SMS, and it says, look, we're talking about Yanis and Nixon. Yeah. It's going to happen at our upcoming show, 13th of February, Last Man Standing. We're going to get that Yanis versus Nixon match. How come he said
did you not get it as well?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no. Well, you and him have been friends for a very, very long time. I think it's stiff talking to. Going to be a little bit later. Kick out at 2 from Gwen, though. And maybe Yanis' first pin attempt in this match.
So table's turning a little bit now as Nixon starting to get a bit of an upper hand. Yanis has had it for the first 5 or so minutes of this match. But now Nixon trying to do his bit to wear Jean Gwen down. But the crowd is right behind Jean Gwen.
Struggling to get to his feet. Able to do so. That chokehold not doing as much as it should. Easy, just getting flipped over his left shoulder.
Clothesline. Nixon down.
Back elbow. Oh, spinning sidewalk from Gwen.
Yeah. Just when you thought the tables were turning, Gwen gets the advantage back into his side.
Yeah, I was with you. I was thinking maybe this is that little turn for Yanis. Things are about to kick into gear. Sorry, Nixon, I should say. It's the downside of them being a tag team for so long. Sometimes they are indistinguishable from one another.
And both very good-looking Greek men as well.
Absolutely, yes. As I said before, the sexy Greek is definitely a big part of it.
Oh.
Big insecurity to the side of Gwen's face.
That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen.
Just not, mate. What do you think? What are you thinking? Ooh, this could be interesting. A little stumble on the feet from Gwen, though. Grabbing Nixon lit by the literal neck. Oh. Pulls him up with these into a suplex.
My goodness me.
The core strength of Gwen. Oh my God. Look, I know we do replays here. Can we replay that? That was incredible.
4 times.
I went in super slow-mo too. That was sick.
That's a lot of power.
Oh, hang on.
What happened there?
That was a punch right into the groin, directly in the front of Dylan McKay.
Why isn't the ref doing something about it?
He has. He's called it by disqualification.
Okay.
Bit of front area pain.
Nixon.
Nixon continuing that inappropriate behavior that we've seen before.
That's just a sign of a sore loser, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt.
Hang on.
No, hopefully he's not hunting for another chair. We saw what happened last time.
He is. He has. He will. He's about to.
It's difficult with the ref calling the match. All of this can sort of happen.
Hang on.
Oh my God, handsome Yanis! Yanis is here. Coming an incredible ring crew getting being forced to be in the middle between this literal brother feud.
I know it's a family-friendly show, but can I say calm?
Oh, absolutely.
That's right there. That is Nixon getting a bit of his own medicine.
And look at Yanis. You talk about, sexy. He is looking jacked. He is looking fantastic. And he wants to give nothing but pain to his former tag partner, his brother. Instead, coming to the defense, to the aid of his now tag partner in Gwen.
Yeah. Convincing win, though, for Gwen. Even though it was done on a low blow and a DQ, you just felt that Gwen had the upper hand all the way through that match. Without a doubt, and the record books is straightforward. A W is a W. And kicking off, fight of the Valkyries. Gwen getting a victory over Levi Nixon. That invincibility remains now for Gwen as he continues to make his way all the way to the top and try to get that Vic State Super Championship belt around that massive waist. Yeah, absolutely. Big forward progression into that Vic State Super Championship.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
Oh, this is a man that I think you've got some history with.
Well, I love this bloke. I'm not sure who's older between the two of us. Yeah, a lot of respect for Tommy Hellfire. Been around the business for a long, long time. And a lot of wrestlers in the last 15 to 20 years at least can thank this man for their career going from strength to strength.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned respect and your respect for him, because he is most certainly not passing that respect on to that younger generation that have taken so much from him, from his expertise, from his long, incredibly victorious career.
Isn't that funny? And I reckon it's got a lot to do with the fact that as you get older, you just get a lot more annoyed with life.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is for him. He has helped out a lot of young guys over the time, but I don't think he's actually received the thank yous and all that sort of stuff, the plaudits that he should have received. And now I think it's just starting to nag on him. It's just starting to grate him.
Oh, and he is going to kick things off. He's taken off a big up-and-comer accompanied by Fat Cat Canby, now part of the Canby Collective, and Pumpin' Paul Fury.
And the crowd is pumping too. Loving Paul Fury.
Prior to the show, you and I went and had a chat with Fat Cat Canby and sort of be like, you've brought Pumpin' Paul Fury in. What's the plan? What's the motive?
Yeah.
For him, it's like mid-term investment. He wants to start something from scratch, build it up, see where it can go, pump it up, in fact.
And he also said too that he feels that Paul Fury is just about there.
Yeah.
He's just about ready to start returning on the investment that he's made, and we know that Canby doesn't like waiting for that investment to return. It's got to be instant, otherwise it's out.
Absolutely. Look, it's a very tumultuous way to do business, but it has seemed to work for him in the past. Hang on. Our ring crew being forced to throw daggers at Pumpin' Paul Fury's family. Oh, he's asking him to keep an eye on.
Well, that's fair enough too. You don't want any outside interference.
Well, because Pumpin' Paul Fury certainly does bring the whole family to his show. It's remarkable to see.
There's going to be enough interference from Canby, I would think. The crowd has gone absolutely bonkers on Tommy Hellfire. They're calling him a wanker.
Look, it's a loaded word, but it's an Australian word.
The only wankers I know live in Williamstown.
Now, while this is going on, Canby getting into the ear of Paul Fury.
He's been very patient, Paul Fury.
That he has. He's ready. What an incredible opportunity, as you say, someone with the experience, the tenure of Tommy Hellfire. Pumpin' Paul Fury in what I would consider probably his second sort of prominent year, coming out of the Relentless School of Pro Wrestling, I believe.
Another Tommy the Wanker. Oi! Hey, family-friendly show. Paul Fury, is he in that ring due to the fact that his manager has deep pockets?
Oh, without a doubt. Money does...
No, we're not saying that he doesn't deserve to be in there.
Look, it's one of those things. You can get to the door, but sometimes you may need some assistance to open that door. And Paul has been at that door. He has been banging on it for, at least the last 12 to 24 months, and it has led to this great opportunity. Having someone willing to literally invest their time and money into him is the best case scenario.
I think the wrestling world is better for people like Canby. I really do, because they're happy to invest in the product, and we know the Australian product is just ready to take off at a big way. And when you've got a guy like Canby, who we know has amazing residential and commercial investments right around Melbourne and Australia.
Oh yeah.
When he's got that money, it's not bad for wrestling.
Hits the ropes, big shoulder tackle, takes down Paul Fury.
Pretty happy with himself too there, Tommy.
Tommy feeding for the energy from the crowd, but once again giving him nothing. This is a man who a lot of people would call, and I would agree, the father of Victorian Wrestling.
Yeah.
Now, you knowing him the longest out of the two of us by far, would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, well, that would make me the grandfather then if he's the father.
Look at your boy go.
Having commentated back in the 90s. Nah, he's a great guy, Tommy Hellfire, as I said. A lot of respect for him. He's been around. He's done his dues. He's still in there, still doing it, and still taking it up to young guys, which is amazing. And
Well, it's not by choice, however.
no,
It's, where, once again, Andy Coyne, incredible, the owner, sole proprietor, promoter here at AUS Pro, sort of putting these matches together, or whether to give those opportunities to these younger folks, or to even just to irk Tommy a little bit, maybe just to push him to get the absolute best out of him.
yeah. What I do like is that Paul Fury said before the match, an honour and a privilege to come up against Tommy Hellfire. So it means that Paul Fury understands the history. Nice
Third
work.
time's the charm with that shoulder tackle.
It means that Fury understands the history of this sport here in Australia, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. As someone that that can't just speak to the history, but can speak to it because you've lived it.
Yeah.
Big right hook from Hellfire though. Giving a bit of a check on that wrist as he done it. Paul holds his ground, sends him into the far buckled splash.
The win-o-meter that we have access to here
Yes.
tells us who's going to win the match or not.
It is helpful.
Currently sitting at 50-50 at the moment.
Yeah, that needle is vibrating.
Yeah.
It's not finding a steady spot. Big left punches to the face of Hellfire on the buckle. Big one.
Oh, that.
The Central Ringwood Community Centre is pumping it up.
And a bit of gesticulation from Paul Fury.
Gonna pump and grind. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Followed by hands from Hellfire.
Oh, geez.
He's keeping an eye on that wrist.
Yeah, that right hand. Not good at all for Tommy.
I'm not quite sure. Oh, gets him into a fireman's carry. The strength of Fury. Not enough, though. Like a big back elbow from this side, Tony. Is that what you're seeing from where you're
that's
sitting?
exactly what I saw too. Straight to the throat, the jaw area.
Oh!
Yeah, that put a stop to Paul Fury right there for the moment.
Big bonk right to the occipital lobe of his brain. Caused him to see stars. But he's still able to kick out at 2.
Where's the occipital lobe?
It is the lobe at the back of your head. It's why if you ever knock the back of your noggin, everything goes dark for a hot second. Because all your visual processing back of your brain.
Yeah.
Fun fact for those of you at home.
I'm a big person of learning something new every day, and
There
that's
you
exactly
go.
what I've learned. That's today's word, occipital lobe.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah. It's one of them words that are difficult to explain. But one thing that is not difficult to explain is the strength of Hellfire as he just drops Fury once again.
He's not looking as worried as he did 2 minutes ago, when Fury had him up against the turnbuckles and gave him the 10 to the head, 10 to the occipital lobe.
I need to find out how that's exactly spelled. I feel
No,
like
don't. No,
disgusting
I'm happy to
saying
mention there's 7 different ways over the next 5 minutes, don't worry.
For those of you at home that have learned a brand new word, be sure to let us know using that hashtag #OzProFight.
Especially if you're a doctor.
Yeah, look, I'm a qualified scientist. I got 2 degrees and I still can't say it right.
Yeah.
So there's a doctor in the house. Things have spilt to the outside. Hellfire keeping an eye on. Once again, not the family. Oh, no, he switched it.
Canby.
You keep your eyes on Canby.
Yeah, and fair enough too. That's what he should have done from the start. Canby says, you will sit down, my friend. And he has. Canby's been very quiet in this
I was about
action.
to say, very minimal involvement from Canby, sort of hanging back, essentially watching the stock market, seeing how it plays, the ups, the downs. Except the stock market is Paul Fury currently putting his fist in Tommy Hellfire's face.
Oh!
Scoop slam with a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
Jeez, that was a
Shades
nice
of the
move.
Viper.
A really nice move from Tommy Hellfire.
Smart work by Hellfire though, keeping the momentum really slow and calm.
Yeah.
And then having that quick motion, completely catching Paul unaware.
And for a bloke of Tommy's age to go as quick as he did on the move, that's pretty clever.
I can't even get off this chair that quick.
Tommy trying to get some crowd support maybe. It's not coming. Oh.
Man, the intensity on those uppercuts.
Yeah.
Ducked it by Fury, kicks the midsection. Bit light on his feet though, grabs him, whips him, Canby.
Hang on.
Comes in for the distraction, doesn't actually lay a hand on him
Look at
though.
the eyes.
Oh!
That look of death from Tommy Hellfire to Canby.
Look, sometimes it's best to not to get involved in your investments. Just let them do what they need to do. And wait for your opportunity. The dive vest. Not moving him an inch this time. He is starting to pump it.
Fury saying, come on, is that the best you've got? Is that the best you've got? He's saying, come on.
As we were saying before, this is the biggest singles match in Paul's entire career up until this moment. And he has taken complete advantage of it. Holding Hellfire up. Scoot, slam down.
Well, that took everything out of him, though. He is buggered at the moment. Over there in the corner. Comes over for the cross.
Oh, at the last possible millisecond from Hellfire.
Kicking out of it. Cover.
Yeah, kicking out like a 2.8 something.
Very close to that, 100%. That put a smile on Canby's face. Fury now.
Takes his own medicine there, back elbow again.
Yeah, there's been a few given by Hellfire. Fury sending them back now. Could this be the opportunity that Paul Fury has been waiting for in his wrestling career?
Calls for the kill shot.
To defeat a seasoned veteran here for Paul Fury.
Back in the fireman's carry.
Oh! That came to an end pretty quick, didn't it?
Look, it's, you know, it's kick out at two.
Gee whiz.
I was going to say in the words of Emmanuel, you know, like when you find that opportunity, you're going to capture it, you're going to let it slip. And we thought he let it slip there for a moment, but he is holding on. Kicking out at two. Match is not over yet, Tony.
It's the movement, the moment. Well, that's in the words of Eminem as well.
Yeah, sure.
You never let it go.
Yeah. Something about Slim Shady.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Tommy Hellfire now saying, that's it. I'm sick and tired of this. Let's finish it off.
And Canby finally gets involved, grabs the ankle of Hellfire.
Yeah, he's clever. He is clever.
Stomps on his hand.
The big size 14s of Tommy Hellfire.
Spear! Oh! Big spear from Paul Fury. Takes out Hellfire. Cover. 2, 3.
Hang on, the ref's distracted.
Turn around, dude.
Well, what's Canby doing?
A near 10 count. But Canby drawing the attention of the referee with his injured hand.
Yeah. Paul Fury saying, what are you doing, mate? Let the ref go.
Grabs him. Choke, slam, sending him to hell.
It's over.
Cover, 1, 2, 3.
It's over. I'm a little bit concerned about the actions of Canby here.
What was it, sorry?
I'm a little bit concerned about the actions of Canby there.
Yeah, for someone to should be having his back. Instead, he's kind of drawing the attention, got in the way a little bit earlier, tried to help, but at the same time, Hellfire coming off the back, defending his PCW championship last time against Owen Steedman. That is now 2 of the best up-and-comers that AUS Pro has. So not taken out easily, as you can see Hellfire light on his feet. He's a little bit shocked, a little bit of taken aback. Maybe knowing that he could have lost in that moment if Canby didn't get in the way.
I've just got a feeling that Canby is looking to maybe diversify in his his investments.
Makes sense.
Maybe he has a feeling that Paul Fury isn't giving him the return that he wants. I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be totally wrong.
Look, I like your thinking. It's good business mind, you know what I'm saying? But right now, Paul Fury, with the assistance of Camby, getting that back. But what an incredible opportunity here at AUS Pro, taking on Hellfire and giving him a really, really strong go at it.
It's time. Please help me welcome Emmanuel to the ring.
You want to talk about incredibly experienced individuals. Emmanuel coming out of retirement, returning here at AUS Pro. We've seen a different side of him since his return. A bit nicer, a bit more considerate, a bit more respectful. So I'm very curious on what he has to say in the ring today.
Well, he's requested an opportunity to speak before his matchup with Bario Liry.
Yeah.
And you're right, what can he say that's going to inflame this match any more than where it's at?
Well, because it's not just any match. We were discussing it earlier. It is a qualifier match for that Victorian State Super Tournament, Championship, part of that tournament. So many words in that title, Andy.
No, Tony, actually.
No, I meant Andy. I'm yelling at him directly for listening. Like, what a long name for a championship, Andy. And could have been better. Tony and I are fumbling.
Great that you did mention Andy too, because it's on Andy's belief of what Emmanuel can do in this promotion that Emmanuel's back here and wrestling again.
Absolutely. Well, let's give him the floor.
Oh my God, is it good to be back here at Ringwood. Guys, it's 2026. It's 2026. Who's excited? Oh, come on, y'all can do better than that. Who's excited for the new year? Yeah! I don't know what it is, man. Coming into 2026 from last year, I felt this new energy. I felt reinvigorated. And so I asked my good friend Andy Coyne. He's the owner of AUS Pro Wrestling. He's the guy, he's the reason why all this is happening today. Why we get to be in front of each and every one of you today. And so as my friend, I asked him for a favor because I've had something on my heart that I've had to say to you guys for the past 2 years. Now, I haven't spoken much. I'm off social media for anyone that keeps track. There's a reason for that. But allow me to reintroduce myself for those that don't know me. My name is Emmanuel. Sounds a little formal, I know. It's just for the marquee. It's for this lovely young lady who's doing a great job today, by the way. And that is for anyone who is unlucky enough to be standing across the ring from me. We'll get to him in a minute. For him, it's Emmanuel. For my close personal friends and for all of you guys, it's just Amen. Amen, that's it. Simply Amen. Sounds like a country album. Look, 2024 and 2025 were two of the toughest years of my life. Can anyone else relate? Yeah? There's some tough times, man. Some real tough times. 2024, I broke. I was at my lowest point. I was battling myself. I didn't know who I was. I was battling my faith. And then something happened at the end of 2024. What happened? I came back to Australian wrestling. I stepped foot in this building. But it's not the wrestling. It's the fact that when I came out here, something happened that has never happened in my entire life. For the first time in my career, I had everybody in the building, everyone in the arena was behind me, supporting me, willing me on to win. That's right, because of you guys. For the first time in my life, I had support. Because I'll be honest, in the 14 years I've been here as a wrestler, I haven't been a very good guy. But But you guys gave me something. You gave me hope. You gave me grace, and you made me realize I'm human, and that's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to sometimes act differently from how you want to be, to not be able to live up to the person, the expectation that you hold for yourself. So for that, I want to say to everyone, thank you. Thank every one of you from the bottom of my heart for being with me, for supporting me, for allowing me to keep going, for allowing me to pick up momentum, to heal, to grow, to become who I am today. So thank you. That's the past, right? Today, we're in 2026, baby. Hell yeah, it's a new year. And what way are we kicking it off? But with a tournament. A tournament to crown the first ever Victorian State Super Champion. And so I asked my good friend Andy, I said, Andy, I want to be in that tournament, but I don't want to abuse our friendship. I want to earn it. I want to earn my place. I want to earn my spot. So please, by all means, give me someone and let me be the first entrant into this tournament. But here's the secret that these guys don't know. I plan to win the whole damn thing. So we come to tonight, we come to my opponent, unlucky Bario Liry. I got to admit, he's a big boy. He's a big boy, he's pretty athletic, he's young, he's talented, he's got his whole career ahead of him. He's hot, said someone. He's okay, yeah, you know what? Hey, to each their own. But he's also egotistical, he's also arrogant. He also reminds me a little bit of me when I first started. So here's the thing, Barry, I hope you're watching the monitor, look into my eyes, because I'm addressing you right now. You call yourself lucky. A world champion always said that luck is for losers. Another world champion has said that luck is when opportunity meets preparation. The greatest of all time has said that. Tonight there is opportunity, Barry, but do you feel prepared? Do you feel prepared for Emmanuel? Because I'll tell you, for all these people, it's Eman. For you, it's Emmanuel. So one last question for you, Barry. Do you feel lucky, punk?
Oh, hang on. Oh!
Well,
The first time that we've heard Emmanuel have a chat, have something to say here at AUS Pro. Immediately broken up Bario Liry, but here comes Andy Coyne to stop it, get between the two.
yeah, watch out, Andy. Bario Liry is a man with a mission right here. And that mission is to make sure that Emmanuel does not fight in this qualifier.
And in turn secure his spot in that tournament. And potentially becoming the inaugural Victorian State Super Champion. Bario Liry getting up in the face of Andy Coyne.
I think Andy Coyne having to justify himself to O'Leary, which he shouldn't have to.
No, not at all.
Geez, he looks a little bit concussed right. Oh! If he wasn't before,
He certainly is now.
My goodness.
Here's taken down Andy doing a quick check. Get some crew in here. Help this man out.
Oh, no, that's disgusting.
Well, as we were discussing earlier, our final match of the evening would have been Emmanuel versus Bario Liry in this qualifier, but after such a hit to the head.
Well, if Bario Liry is happy to win via a no contest, then he's a little bit weaker than I thought he was.
Yeah, well, said it before, the record books, they'll read a win or a loss, simple as that.
And it'll be a win if Emmanuel can't get up and fight later tonight. And at the moment, that's looking highly unlikely, as he is down on the canvas.
And we've got Rosie, our medic, coming in and have a check.
Oh, look, he's out. He does not look good at all.
No, he is not doing well.
The crowd giving him some support.
But as we were saying, the first time we've heard Emmanuel sort of come out on the mic and share his thoughts and feelings about his time here at AUS Pro, and he certainly had some very strong and nice and kind words, especially to the people here at Ringwood and for those you watching at home.
Outside of my role here at AUS Pro, I also do a fair bit of work with a men's mental health organisation called the Male Hub.
I'm a youth mental health worker.
Yeah, there you go. And it is so important for men to talk.
Absolutely.
For men to get that stuff out of their system and get it out there in the open. And that's exactly what Emmanuel did there.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, while E-Man gets checked out the back, we'll keep the show going as we head into our third match of the night. We'll be certainly keeping checks and tabs, keep an eye on our phones, hoping Andy can continue to give us facts along the way. But this time we have Aisha coming in at a good string of matches recently up against, who was it last time? Oh, my brain is completely farted. It was Tessa Armstrong.
Oh, there you go.
Tessa Armstrong came in, had a good.
Oh, that was the Generations.
Yes.
Yes. Seems a long time ago.
Feels like it.
I love Aisha. Her ability to work her way through the ranks has been just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, very different demeanor. If you want to talk about, oh, hang on. You want to talk about someone that's had an incredible momentum upwards. That is Rochelle Rhodes, now part of Glow Up alongside Charlie Rose. Two of them are making themselves known at so many promotions, including coming face to face with Aisha over there, now, right here.
Well, Rochelle, of course, had a defeat of Ari Nickel.
I've got Ari Nicole, last time.
The last time round, and so she's got confidence about it, there's no doubt about that.
And absolutely looking the best she ever has. I was having a chat to her recently as she's now across the Surf Coast, where I like to hang out in G-Town. Caught up, see how things are going as she's heading into the new year. She's like, it's all part of this regimen. It's planned, it's training, it's this. And like, if you can start your year with a win over Aisha, a former women's champion.
Take that every day, wouldn't you? You would take that every day.
That's how you start a year strong, if you ask me.
She's got a great colour costume. Is that red or is that rouge?
It could be. Look, I'm a bit shade colorblind, so I'm not too sure. Genuinely.
Yeah.
But
we'll go with red.
Straight to wrestling, to good traditional wrestling with that wrist lock from Aisha taking it down. I'm sure there's so many people at home giggling at a bit of color humor,
Aisha has just been on an upward ascendancy over the last couple of years.
No doubt.
She's proven herself against some of the best women's wrestlers in Australia, and she just continues to want to do that.
Yeah, look, she has, by extension, Tony, now that you put it that way, she most definitely has probably like the most valid sort of evidence and backup, I guess, to claim that, one of the best women in the country, without a doubt.
We talk about opportunities for wrestlers, and we've even done that a couple of times tonight.
Certainly have.
Aisha will get her opportunity at a higher league sooner rather than later, I would think.
Well, look, as you mentioned earlier, former women's champion, currently championship-less. Arm drag from Rochelle, goes into the cover though. Kick out at 2. So as we'll say, currently without a championship across her shoulder or around her waist.
And a multiple promotion champion as well.
Absolutely. So right now, without having those things available to her, I can understand that she's a little bit antsy, a little agitated. You've been in the industry long enough. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Cover again, Rochelle. Aisha kicks out at 2. Like, if you have a championship or multiple championships and you have them for an extended period of time, they become part of you. They become part of your identity and how you hold yourself in this space.
Well, they become part of your confidence.
That's exactly the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you walk in with 2 belts around your waist or around your shoulders as you walk in. And Aisha now taking it to Rochelle.
There's that anger we were mentioning.
Yeah, she's got that in her. Nobody can ever say that Aisha doesn't have that side in her. You don't want to be on the other side of it when it turns on.
You don't. Leg sweep. Takes down Rochelle. Cover. Kick out at 2 once again.
Yeah, no, you're right. Those titles give you confidence. They give you the ability to go up against the best in the business and say, right, you've got. If you want to be the best, you've got to beat the best. And at the moment, I'm the best.
Well, absolutely. And I think it's almost like if you expand it to, say, other sports, like those that play NFL, like they wear those big helmets and shoulders, but they tend to get hurt a bit more because they become fearless. Like, I'm protected, I'm covered, no one can touch me. Yeah. And a championship belt is a similar thing in our industry. It is your armor. It is that thing that makes you feel untouchable.
Good work here by Aisha. Just getting that wind needle of ours that we've got access to here. No one else can see it, but she's probably about 70-30 at the moment.
Yeah, it's a good persistence. She's very, very persistent. It's good consistency. It's just knowing full well that these pin attempts may not get the 3, but it's that little bit of chip damage, right? It's like nick, tick, 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 tick. 1,000 cuts later, your winner, Aisha.
Yeah. Not yet though. Still a bit of work to be done. Rochelle's not going to be an easy target. She's also one of those wrestlers that will give herself every opportunity when she can.
Kick out at 2. We mentioned it previously. Oh, big shiny wizard. Cover. Kick out at 2. Rochelle has a bit of an extra level of impact. We're discussing Aisha's desire to win and hold championships once again. But with Rochelle at our first show, our very first event, her tag partner, as I mentioned earlier, Charlie Rose, went one-on-one against Aisha. Aisha getting that victory. There's a little bit of almost revenge here for Rochelle. Sort of, not revenge, sorry, avenging the loss of her tag partner. Holding that boot to the throat though, just nonchalant as the kids would say.
So Aisha just getting the job done at the moment. Doing what she needs to do.
Swing neck breaker, cover. Still not enough. Aisha's pulling out a little bit of everything. Each pin attempt has come from a different maneuver. Maybe it's a bit of a war of attrition, Tony.
I keep looking at these pin attempts too and just expecting that little bit of frustration to start creeping into Aisha's game here. But once it's a 2 count and the kick out, you just see that smile on her face and she goes, right out. Let's reset and let's go again.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those things. It's that bit of time where she's like, okay, that was a little bit longer that time. It's still 2, but there was a range of 2. Yeah, maybe she feels that, being on top of Rochelle holding down, you could feel the amount of energy she has to exert to get out of that pin.
The other thing also is when we spoke about this during the Tommy Hellfire match, experience.
Yes.
And she now has the experience in her as a wrestler to have belief.
Now from the top, crossbody. Rochelle not going for the cover though, choosing to keep it going. Running clothesline, takes it down twice. Line up a 3rd.
Oh. Wow, that wind needle is just...
Well, yeah, if you want to talk about experience, that is exactly that right there. Knowing how to time that sequence, those little moments of weakness, moments of opportunity float over from Aisha, pushing Rochelle on the ropes. Oh. Face buster.
Great move. She is turning this right around, Rochelle.
Again.
Now it's Rochelle who's smiling.
I was going to say, how do you assess the response out of that kick out, Tony?
No, she knows she's starting to get this into her corner. She's got the crowd behind her. Here she goes.
Attempted spinning back kick. Caught. Dropped onto her face by Aisha. Oh, that shining wizard trying to come out again. Aisha sending Rochelle via the throat and to the ropes and then to the mat with a DDT cover. Great, there it is.
All over.
Good way to start the year for Aisha, coming off that victory against Tessa Armstrong at Generations. Now getting to 2026 with a victory over Rochelle Road.
That was a very, very nice DDT from Aisha to wrap that one up.
Yeah, a nice quick snap on it as well. Not a lot of time to recover or get another arm up, try and catch it.
I spoke about belts giving you confidence and the like that.
Yeah.
I'm actually of the opinion that Aisha doesn't need that. She is so confident in her ability as a wrestler right now that she knows she can turn the tables around on her career where it sits at with no belts at the moment and make sure that she has a room full of them by the end of 2026. Mark my words on that.
Off the half.
And it is for the OPW Women's Tag Team titles.
Now, just to clarify, this has been given the title of the main event. However, it is not the final match of the night. That's just the level of support that we give our friends over at OPW for allowing us to have this match, the OPW Tag Championships.
It's our OPW main event of the night.
There you go. Don't worry about the confusion. There is a lot more awesome wrestling to come. But of course, the current champions, Eugenie and Billie Mac. I mean, I've heard this song so long.
Eugene and Billie Mac up against Axe, Massacre and Violet.
Now, just to clarify, is it Eugenie?
Eugenie, it is too.
Yeah.
Eugene would be a male.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with Eugenie. Now, Eugenie, if that is incorrect, we do apologise.
But for the next 15 to 20 minutes, that's what you're going to be known as.
And look, after that next 15, 20 minutes, you may still be known as the OPW Women's Tag Team Champions. But there's a lot of awesome action to get through before we see that. And of course, Billie Mac in the ring.
Good wrestling physique, Billie Mac. She's got power, she's got strength, great arms.
Look at the shoulders.
Yeah.
Those shoulders are great at holding up tag team championships.
Got a bit of height about her as well. And a beautiful smile. They're both smiling at the moment. They are the champions.
Did hear from the crowd, play that music again. I agree, that song is so good. Oh, but in order to retain, they're going to have to get through this unlikely pairing. Axe, Massacre, and Violet. Not really friends per se. They're coming together. What? You want to talk about shoulders? Both these women jacked out of their brains. This is incredible.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's head back to Evelyn for formal introductions.
Introducing first the challengers from Adelaide, South Australia. The Mistress of Murder, the Nixon of Violence, the Queen of Trash, Axe Massacre, and her tag team partner against her will, representing the old guard, Blitz.
They scare me.
What an energy, though. Like, it's right out of, like, was it Thundercats?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And from Queensland, they are your reigning and defending OPW Women's Tag Team Champions,
champions look serious, don't they?
They do, and we're serious. When we call ourselves Oz Pro Wrestling, we mean it. We've got individuals from Queensland, from Adelaide in this ring. That is literally the Australia of Oz Pro Wrestling. We want to see some ripper talent from all across this great nation. Be sure to hang out here, Oz Pro Wrestling on YouTube. Hashtag #OzPro5. Belts have been looked at, they've been touched.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
That's going to be my next question, Tony. Like, what's your expectations heading into this match? Because I personally, I've not seen any of these 4 women before, so I'm very fascinated to see where this goes.
And I haven't heard about, I've only heard about Axe Massacre and Violet, you're right. I haven't seen anything of Eugenie and Billie Mac, the champions. My word from the inside is that Axe Massacre and Violet are a crazy bunch.
Yeah, and as currently a tag team against their will, as direct quote from Evelyn.
And that's the funny thing about it, the mood between these two generally in the change rooms is not pleasant at all. There's a very much I won't even say it's a love-hate relationship, it's a love-to-hate relationship.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like that, probably absolute example of like quote-unquote professional etiquette. It's like, yes, we're in this circumstance. Yes, we have to sit next to each other at this cubicle. Yes, I don't like you, and can you please stop chewing? So, look, I'm clearly spilling out some real-world moments there from my part.
But it's fair, because with that attitude in mind between the two of them, it's very hard to try and get
like
in my head as to how they're going to work as a tag team. There's going to be that moment of spitefulness somewhere. There just has to be, because there is generally in their real lives between them.
Well, even the same can be said for Eugene and Billie Mac. We were having a chat with them earlier as well, and they said, look, we originally had never considered this, but we're finding that, you know, together we are stronger than some of our parts. We have stumbled over my own words there, as there's an attempt cover from Billie Mac. Violet kicking out though, but yes, they're finding that as they're coming together, they are being that well-oiled machine. They are complementing each other in such a way that they are able to literally be tag team champions.
Bit of a square off here.
Attempted boot for Massacre, unsuccessful though. Billie Mac able to get the boot in. Headbutt.
Nice headbutt.
The floofy head does nothing, even though it may look like a large helmet. Oh, big knee. You could hear the thud on that. Yeah, it's kicking in so hard, Tony. I'm fumbling over my words already.
Bit of a massacre happening right here at the moment.
Not enough.
For the axe though.
Only a kick out at toe.
Champions have got the upper hand.
Tag from Eugene, brings in Billie Mac.
See, clever tag team work here by the champions. They're working in their corner. They're utilising that experience as tag team champions to get the job done.
Well, for someone like yourself, Tony, like you've seen, you know, years and decades of wrestling. So, like, one of the big common expressions within tag team wrestling is like cutting the ring in half. Like, can you elaborate from like your experience, like how that is sort of in action, and is that kind of what we're seeing here with Billie Mac?
We have been, as Axe Massacre starts to turn it around a bit for herself, but that's exactly what you're talking about, is exactly right. Hang on, I think we might have had a little bit of a situation there where Eugenie might have actually ended up on Billie Mac.
Oh, it could have, but
because she looked a little bit sorrowful.
But yeah, Violet coming in as well. But yeah, so from my understanding, the idea is you want to split that ring in half.
You do.
You want to
exactly.
prevent these tags from happening.
Not precisely, and
they were there
arms
until,
are only so long.
I mention it.
Arms are only so long. So if you can keep a good 4 or 5 feet distance between your opponent and their tag team partner, chances are they ain't going to get the tag. Things have changed now, though, to the extent that you don't have to just tag the hand. Any part of the body becomes a tag now. So that makes it a little bit easier.
And we're seeing a bit of that, as we were discussing before. This is a perfect example of it, with both Eugenie and Billie Mac sticking to their corner, tagging through just to continue these chains of offense.
Ideally, Eugenie would like Billie Mac back on her feet. She is now, just to be helping out in that corner.
Bring back in the center of the ring, however. Coming blows between the shoulder blades. Enough to break the hold. Sends Eugenie to the rope. Oh, backbreaker over the knee from Violet.
She had good confidence in herself there, Violet, because there was a great opportunity for a tag with Axe Massacre, but she decided to stay in the ring thinking that she had her opponent, and she did.
Even here, right in front of her, there could have been opportunity to tag and do a bit of like, sort of.
Oh, she was. Billie Mac has just copped an absolute elbow to the mouth from Axe Massacre. She's back outside in her rightful spot, but she did enough damage while she wasn't the legal person in the ring. She's now telling Violet to turn her around, bring her up against the ropes, and Violet obliges.
Yeah,
and now Axe Massacre with the knee keeps her down.
Absolutely nothing but steel cable right across the throat. Sorry to almost speak over you there, Tony.
You didn't almost speak over me, you did, but that's
yeah.
Totally forgive you, Ryan.
Look, I'm sorry for being a little bit rude, like knowing that you're entirely rude. A little bit rude from the likes of Axe Massacre and Violet, preventing Eugenie from getting to the corner. Just out of hand's reach, though.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Just not sure Billie Mac's in a position to make a difference at the moment to come back into the ring. She copped that massive elbow from Axe Massacre, and I just think she needs maybe another minute or two. But at that point in time, her tag team partner's going to cop a bit of abuse in that period.
Another kick out at 2.
Eugenie needs to find a way to turn this around for her own safety and health.
Smart work by Violet, though, just grabbing the ankle, pulling into the far corner. Really focused damage on those lower limbs.
We're talking about the change to the tag team rules over the past few years and that ability to just be able to tag the body. And no better example of that right there. Violet was able to hold on to that ankle lock, and all Axe Massacre had to do was just reach inside, touch the back of Violet, and then it was on for the tag.
Yeah.
Makes it so much easier.
Or even slight amendment to the rules. We don't have a ring rope here today. It is that trust of you to stay in your corner. So it does alter it a little bit, but the tag must still happen in said allocated corner.
Sure, I'm going to be trusting Axe Massacre and Violet too much, but anyway.
Big slam from Massacre.
Well, I mentioned how they scare me.
Yeah, look, they are scary.
1, 2.
It's like there's a wildness, right? And we're seeing that in their actions as well. It's not just in their aesthetics.
Axe Massacre would have been a fantastic lead singer in an 80s rock band.
Oh, man. Without a doubt. Good covers of, like, Poison and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, she's going to town though at the moment. Corner to corner. Violet now. Bang, straight into Eugenie. And they are having some fun out there at the moment.
Bit of miscommunication there between Violet and Axe. Actually, oh yeah, I'd probably be out of here, eh?
Yeah, she's copped her amount of abuse here, Eugenie.
I was going to say before, you were doubting Billie Mac's ability if she were to tag in. It's almost a necessity at this point.
100%. Right, there's the kick away. Here we go. Get the tagging girl. To the left.
Oh, not enough.
What was she doing?
Just a little too far towards the front corner. Both struggling for the upper hand.
Oh, both Axe Massacre and Billie Mac reaching out for a tag from one of their partners. The fight continues though in the middle between Violet and Eugenie.
Ref starting the count, up to the count of 10 to get to their feet. Otherwise they are out of here. But of course it is a championship match though, Tony.
Yeah.
Therefore it must be win by pinfall or submission. There is champion's advantage.
Look at this, they're both desperately trying to get a tag on somewhere.
Violet's a little bit closer.
Oh.
Eugenie pulling at the last bit of strength she has.
And tag's going to happen
there's
here.
the tag. Ref didn't see it.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, ref, please. Oh.
Axe Massacre taking advantage of that bit of downtime.
The best matches you see in the ring are where the ref is non-noticeable.
Yeah.
You don't know he or her is there. And in this point, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It is difficult, like we saw it clear as day, but the rules are the rules. If the
Have a
ref
look at
didn't
this,
see
have a look at
it-
this, have a look at this. Have a look at this. We spoke about this, the cohesion between a tag team and being able to work together. These two are fanning. Come on.
Oh, and instead they're exchanging blows with each other, giving Eugenie the upper hand. Able to take them both down. Tag, Billie Mac is finally in.
Oh, she is fired up too.
It is the return of the Mac. Headbutt to Massacre. Big pump kick. Tags Violet off her feet.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh. Ouch.
Nobody home with that splash. These two hanging in the ring. Let's get to that bending of the rules.
Yeah.
Both competitors in the ring for a little bit longer than they should be.
Cover. Oh, 2.5. That was close.
Very, very close. And I'm not even sure how long we've been going for, but they are just giving it their absolute all.
I wouldn't have a problem if Eugenie comes into the ring now. Axe Massacre is in there illegally. Come in and help your teammate Eugenie.
Yeah, good for one, it should be good for the other, right? Well, there's the tag. Eugenie's back in. Billie Mac, feel free to hang about for a while.
Oh!
Off the ropes. Big spear. Great tag team combination.
Yeah. She was that chin went right into the knee. The chin of Violet straight to the knee of Eugenie.
Smart work by Billie Mac, grabbing Massacre as well. Back body. That's not it. That's not that one. What's that one? Samoan thing. Samoan drop. Yeah, Samoan backdrop. Thank you. Man, it's all happening so quickly. You like have to dive into the deep recesses of my brain.
That's scary. Oh, so is that for Violet. She copped it from both sides. Cover. This could be it.
There it is.
It is.
And still. What an incredible match. What an incredible way to finish our first half here at AUS Pro Wrestling Fight of the Valkyries. And of course, big thank you to the team over at OPW for allowing this tag team match to happen here at AUS Pro. Have their titles up for defense. And what a match to have as well.
Yep, solid win, solid win. I'm not sure whether we're going to see Axe Massacre and Violet tag team together again, as Axe Massacre is giving Violet just a bit of yelling as she makes her way out the ring.
Violet first to head back though. Axe is hanging around, give her the old stink eye.
Yeah.
Particularly to Eugenie. Those belts look good.
Yeah.
And don't they look fantastic on this tag team? Eugenie, Billie Mac, still your OPW Women's Tag Team Champion.
Jeez, well, if the first half of this show was anything to go by, we are in for an exceptional second half coming up for us.
It's going to be a banger. Well, we'll be back shortly. See you then. What a great opportunity as we come into the second half of Fight for the Valkyries. This is a proving ground match to Owen Steedman. As I was saying, this is a proving ground match. Owen Steedman, the current Rising Star champion. Jackson Atlas, if he can withstand the 15-minute time limit of this match or secure himself a victory, Tony, consider this his #1 contender opportunity.
Jackson Atlas, the professional, copping some professional heat from the crowd. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, they were loud, they were hot. And of course, Camby coming through as well. We discussed, as you mentioned earlier, we spoke to him. He talked about Pumpin' Paul Fury as his newest investment. Jackson Atlas, he's someone that's further down the line. He's already polished. He needs that last little bit. He needs to come through a little bit of investment to bring it home.
Well, I think the crowd's reacting also to the fact that there's been a pretty strong rumour going around in the last couple of weeks in regards to how Jackson Atlas got this match. And the rumour was based around the fact that, once again, it was Camby digging into his pockets and his ability to be able to put the money out there and get whatever he wants.
Well, that's in conjunction with what we've been seeing on social media as well. Between Steedman and Jackson Atlas, there has been a lot of barbs thrown, particularly from Atlas to Steedman. A lot of attacks for his wife specifically.
And I'm going to say it's not official, but I'm not surprised.
Now, if you want to talk about someone that lives up to the name on that championship, it is Owen Steedman. He is without a doubt a rising star from humble beginnings in where I grew up, down in Traralgon, Victoria. He is by far the greatest thing that town has ever delivered. And under the tutelage of Andy Rhodes, remarkable talent. And he's going to no doubt put it all up against Jackson Atlas, whether it be ideally getting the win, cutting him short, or even able to maintain that 15 minutes.
It could have been worse for you, Ryan. You could have been born in Moe or Morwell or Maffra.
Thankfully, I wasn't.
You weren't.
I would shout out to Moe and Maffra, but I don't want to.
I duck my head as I drive through both of those cities. I do not want it shot off.
I left the valley because it is a literal hole in Victoria when I was 18 years old, and I've not gone back since. Wait, when I'm 36, yeah, literally 18 years ago. But
he excites me, this boy. He really does. As a rising star, you're spot on. He's got all the attributes of a guy that can go a long, long way in the business. He's got a bit of spunk. He's got some looks. He's got good wrestle craft. All those together give you a good wrestler.
Without a doubt, and he's a ripper fighter. That's not yours,
Jackson,
mate. Don't touch
Jackson,
that.
put it back, please. Come on, you're making a fool of yourself.
Come on, Camby, keep an eye on your guy.
He's making a fool of himself by doing that sort of stuff. That's disappointing. Unprofessional. Good call from the crowd. Good call.
Bell is rung. We are underway. But yeah, this is a great opportunity, and likely with the assistance of Fat Cat Camby and his bitcoins, his real estate, whatever various investments Camby is putting his money in, it is all going back into the professional wrestling space. The talent that he has in mind.
Now there are some rules and stipulations around the proving ground match as well. Atlas must win or survive the 15-minute time limit to earn a future shot at the Rising Star Championship. So he's just got to stay there for 15 minutes and he's a chance. He wins the match, he's a chance.
And
so,
look, to coincide with your point there, Tony, Atlas has had an incredibly strong run. He has been recently dominating over at PCW as their current Slam champion, which in many ways is kind of like the equivalent to the AUS Pro's Rising Star Championship.
Yeah, he's a prodigy, there's no doubt about it.
And like PCW just right around the corner from where here we are in Ringwood. We had the PCW title defended at our last show, which we were discussing earlier with Tommy Hellfire. You know, we aren't afraid to share some talent, especially when the talent is as strong as Jackson Atlas, as Owen Steedman.
Well, I think it's been said for a while by a lot of people that the business just isn't big enough here in Victoria and possibly even Australia for wrestlers to be dominated by one promotion. They need to be getting around it. They need to be helping fill the bills to make things happen.
But we are very lucky that what we may not make up in quantity of wrestlers, we certainly deliver in absolute quality. And Steedman is doing that right now. Got those legs locked, cranking on the spine of Atlas. Rolls through though, touches the ref on the way through.
I think it also needs to be said too that Steedman is very much an Oz Pro pet project.
Oh, without a doubt.
A tremendous athlete, given opportunities to shine, and he's taken them, and all credit to him.
Oh no, without a doubt, like Andy has mentioned this here on the comms table in previous shows, he actively sought out Owen Steedman. He went and spoke to Andy back in the days of Gippsland Pro Wrestling and was like, this guy, can I please book this guy? I need to have him here at Oz Pro. And it was one of those things that, talking about investments, it was the right investment. Cover from Atlas, breaks it at 2. But yeah, an absolute great investment from Andy Coyne, and we're seeing it.
And his ability too in the ring, a fantastic match for him against Hellfire at Generations. He really turned it on.
Quick exchange of covers there. Sorry to cut you off, Tony. No one came out the victor there.
I'm not sure you are.
Have a look. That
You've
time I was
spoken over me now. You cut me off.
Look, I get excited, man. It's just too good here at Oz Pro Wrestling. Look, Adder's got to get it out of me. Roll through pin, cover. 2 though.
Nice up. Wish I could do that. I think I'd snap about 3 ribs if I tried that right now.
Hey, Owen! Where's that sexy-ass wife of yours?
Atlas sneaks out to the ring, has a moment with Canby, using him as almost a meat shield, or a money shield in this case.
He's a bit of a negotiator, isn't he, Canby? He's able to talk the talk.
And look, he's walked the walk before. Canby, a former wrestler in his own right. Atlas pulling the legs out, taking Steedman down. I've seen Canby wrestle at a bunch of places, and two aiming and the leg touched the rope, causing a rope break. One of my absolute favorite hardcore matches I've ever seen was with Canby. I saw him go through a painted glass, it was on fire. It was incredible. But that has given him a different understanding of professional wrestling, knowing where to put his money, knowing where to place his bets.
He had hair back then too. Not anymore. All burnt off in the fire.
Clubbing blow from Atlas. Big elbow, cover again, kick out at 2. This is the thing, Steedman doesn't have to win, he's just got to make it through the 15 minutes. And from where you're sitting, Tony, do you think it's possible? Can Steedman withstand this if this beating like this continues?
Oh yeah, no, he can. I mean, he's a seasoned wrestler now, Steedman, so he can cop as much as he can take.
And as we were discussing, that championship does give you that little bit of confidence, that little bit of supporting in your thinking of like, you know what, I should be here, I've deserved this, I've earned this.
The good thing for Steedman though is that it's not on the line here.
Exactly.
So if he goes down for some reason, sure Atlas gets a chance, but Steedman also gets the opportunity to have another shot. So it's, here we go, Canby. That is clever work between wrestler and manager right there.
Yeah.
Atlas knew exactly that if he took the ref over to the other side of the ring and pointed out maybe some inadequacies about the corner or whatever it might have been, that he would give his manager the chance to do something. You can't beat that teamwork.
Oh, can't beat big speed like that. Flip over, gets him in a nice leg lock. Single leg crab.
That's got to be it. Surely.
This should be it. He's holding it tight. It's deep. I'm going to have to stand up so I can see Atlas.
Look at that knee. That knee is bent back.
The anguish on his face. Sorry, the anguish on his face, Tony.
Yeah. It's there. Oh, did he tap one? No, he didn't.
No, he grabbed the ropes,
well,
breaking the hold. And I think you were right. That could have been it.
That knee was bent at an 85-degree angle. that is unnatural.
It was like a scorpion. It was like this tail touching the back of his head.
That's a very good description for you, right? What is?
Thank you. I know it was genuine, but it had that little hint of like bullshit, and I loved it. Oh, different hold this time from Atlas. He's got that leg. Well, hang on.
No, I think it's the other way around, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. It's a little unconventional, and it's trying to see where it's going.
You are right though. Atlas has it locked in.
It's not quite a calf crusher. It's not quite like a figure four, but it's broken up by Owen as he grabs the same rope that Atlas did.
Clever though. They're both working on the same area of the body, so it's going to be just a matter of time to see who is able to withstand that pressure to the legs, to the knees. Important parts of the physique if you want to be able to stand up and take it.
Contrary to popular belief, legs pretty important.
100%.
That Nelson hold from Atlas. Oh, managed to drop it through. Rocks the jaw of Jackson.
Every tooth in his mouth, every tooth in his mouth will be shaking.
All
right
the teeth.
All the teeth.
Steedman, though, looking a little bit rough, favouring that left wrist.
Oh, over the back. Nice get out there for Atlas. That could have been a lot worse.
See, it's moments like this is why you work those legs. Both these men have been known to get to the top buckle, get a little bit airborne.
Get your cameras ready, folks. There's a big spot about to come up.
This is where those replays happen.
I feel like a Japanese tour guide where I hold up my hands. Get your cameras ready. Here it comes.
Hamby tries to disrupt this photographic moment. Small blows to the midsection. Steedman!
He's caught up in the ropes, is he? Atlas can't take advantage of it though. Hang on, look at that!
That belly to belly
for a call.
That belly to belly suplex. Thought it was dangerous in that tree of woe. Instead, the core strength of Steedman allows him to get back up to his feet on the top. Oh!
That's it.
Oh no! I thought he was done it, but he catches it. He's caught the leg. Back into that single leg Boston Crab. The pain, the anguish. Hamby coming through again, as you were saying.
Reversal. Oh, sorry to cut you off there, Ryan.
No, that was well deserved. Oh! Like two asteroids colliding in the air. Both men drop. Look, reaffirming your previous point there, Tony. Hamby coming in at clutch. That could have been done. It wasn't for Hamby to step in.
Boy, oh boy, that was a big clash mid-air between these two exciting young wrestlers.
That's a replay we need to see.
Oh, yeah. 10 count being applied by the ref, up to 4. Here comes 5.
Wait, no 4.
Oh, was that 4? I thought he had 4. Wasn't the last one 4? Come on, ref.
Just did 4, then 4.
What is happening?
Look, Dylan McKay is many things. He's normally a pretty good ref.
A mathematician, he's not though.
No, he is not. Oh, overhand chop from Atlas.
Slap.
Right into the neck meat of Steedman.
Yeah, Owen's saying, give it to me. Give me your best.
Look, this is a guy who's no doubt spent his time at Ryan's Hotel or the Saloon Bar in Terrelgan. He's been in fights before. He's been in fisticuffs. Gut wrench suplex low.
Yeah, great work here by Owen Steedman.
Goes for the kill shot on Atlas though. Another.
I'm going to find it very hard to believe that Atlas can get out of this. That's 2 big suplexes. Make it 3.
With a cover. Kick out at 2.
That is instinct. That is just pure and absolute instinct.
Now, I've not been monitoring the clock, Tony. You know where we're at? Like, how many minutes are we in?
Somewhere between 0 and 15.
Heck, anything could happen.
There's not long to go.
There's less time than we started. Everything could go in multiple directions. Oh, big jaw. Rocking jaw with that super kick. Right to the midsection. Spinning back kick to almost the front area. Underhook. Oh, wow. He's locked in that arm bar. Not quite, though, with Atlas locking his fingers, preventing the separation.
Atlas has been on his back more times than a turtle without legs. I was going to say
luckily the
else,
one with working legs right now is Steedman as he gets in that single leg crab again. Oh, not just one tap, but many taps.
I should have gone for the crab without legs, because that's what that turned out to be. A fantastic move by Steedman. He tried it a couple of times throughout the match. Atlas, at that time, had the ability and the energy to get out of it as this match went on to around about 12 and a half minutes, we're being told.
Yep.
He just didn't have enough left in the tank.
Man, that's got to be so much work. But hang on. Bush, Kelly. I was going to say that number 1 contendership is now out of sight and out of the hands of Jackson Atlas. But Bush Kelly, as you see in his image, straight suplex and a cow. Is he the next to have eyes on Owen Steedman?
Oh, wouldn't surprise. Everyone wants a chance, don't they? Everyone wants an opportunity to knock off the champ.
I'm here on business, Bush Kelly business. Now, for those of you who don't remember, last show, AUS Pro Wrestling, New Star Rising, 6-pack challenge for that there championship. As you can all see, Mr. Steedman came out on top. And the reason for that is I had all the odds stacked against me. I had everyone working their butt off to keep me from winning. I had everyone putting in their extra bit of effort to make sure that I don't win the Rising Star Championship. And I can't blame them. They clearly don't respect me. Clearly don't take me seriously. But the worst thing of all was I didn't get to face you, Steedman. One-on-one, face-to-face. I didn't get to show you, I didn't get to show all these people that I'm better than you. Now I know you were brought to AUS Pro Wrestling to be the hell of a grappler you are, the technical master, Owen Steedman, and everyone sees me as the funny Aussie bloke with the hat. Everyone loves to have a laugh at Bush Kelly, and normally that's alright. But this time it hurt. Because you didn't take me seriously. They didn't take me seriously. No one took me seriously. They all had to work. Regardless, I got my meeting with Lord and Coin. We had that chat and we came to an agreement.
still have the best win-loss record in Oz Pro Wrestling. And therefore, we came to the conclusion that I am the #1 contender for the Rising Star Championship. So I don't know when that match will happen, but when it does, you will look me in the eye. You will take me seriously, and everyone will see that I am the Rising Star Champion. I am better than Owen Steedman, and I am what this country deserves from a champion, not you.
Make your point, Bush. Make a good point. I'm not one to mince words. Tranquilo, dude. Calm down. Hey. But you got your shot. May the best man win.
That's all you have to, after all of that, that's all you have to say. After all that talking I did, that's all you have to say.
Hang on a minute.
Oh.
That was fairly cordial between the two.
It was. He came in with the facts. It is true. Bush does have the best record in Oz Pro as we stand here today.
Oh, Owen. Well, I think Owen acknowledged that, but now all of a sudden this is turning a little bit nasty. And it is on.
Things are getting heated.
This is not a sanctioned fight for the belt. That will happen down the track. But we've got wrestlers, we've got referees, we've got ring assistants coming in to separate these two. And this has just taken a matchup in the future between these two wrestlers to a whole new level.
Absolutely. Bush Kelly coming in saying, look, I understand I was brought in here as the comic relief, but now's the time to take me bloody serious, as he managed to break through the barricade of bodies to get his hands on Steedman.
Any chance you might be able to hold on to him this time, guys?
Oh, Steedman got away.
I take that back.
We also may have to speak to Lord Andy Coyne and find a way to keep these two separated.
Yeah, they do share separate dressing rooms, don't they?
Well, they will certainly now.
If they were going into the same dressing room, these two right now.
Well, things were cordial, things were respectful before, but that has changed quickly.
Steedman from the top to the outside.
Kelly able to dodge it.
Push out of here. Owen showing the belt. Acknowledgement from the crowd that he is the champion.
Man, I don't know about you people at home, but that is something I want to see. Be sure to let us know. #OzProFight. Do you want to see Bush Kelly take on Owen Steedman for that amazingly blue Rising Star Championship?
As I said, this has gone to a whole new level now. There was a bit of friendly relations between the two at the start, and then all of a sudden that turned pretty bad. Owen Steedman, though, he's got the belt. He's the one.
The following contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Hailing from Melbourne, Victoria. Weighing in at 98 kilos.
Matty Hayne, another big up-and-comer in the local space out of the Relentless School of Pro Wrestling, has an opportunity here against family-friendly Gore. Have you crossed paths with Matty Hayne before?
I've never crossed paths with Matty Hayne before, but I've never crossed paths with Gore, who's family-friendly.
Oh, yeah, because your understanding of Gore is...
I've only seen Gore as being an absolute destroyer.
Well, boy, do I have a story to tell you, Tony. So what started as Gore kind of finding a different way of looking at the world, seeing it differently, and that family-friendly, a bit more positive. Teamed up with Ben and Breakfast. Then out of nowhere, Ben went missing. We're not sure what happened. The two of them spent the time trying to find Ben. Then he was found unconscious in a backyard shed. And since then, he's been in this weird almost weekend at Bernie's walking coma almost. So he's not here tonight. Now, Gore, this entire time has been adamant that it is Ryan Rapid's fault. He is the one that is responsible I should say, for the position that Ben is in. No juice box for breakfast though today. It's nothing but chicken stock. Protein.
Look, for me, a family-friendly Gore is like when you go to those zoos over in Asia and they've got the lions and the tigers drugged out that much that they're unresponsive.
That's not a real lion. And like this is like, that's not real Gore. It can't be.
It can't be. You can't tame Gore. You can't. You can't tame him family-friendly.
Well,
it's just not in his psyche.
And look, you might be absolutely correct. Look, there are moments where the family friendliness, the PG side of Gore comes through. But those little moments, those little cracks.
Gore is a trained killer. Look at those arms.
Unit.
You get in the headlock with those arms and you ain't getting out.
Matty Hayne, though, coming in with a confidence that...
He actually does look confident, you're right.
It's almost like he feels an equal to Gore.
He's stupid. Seriously. He's been having too much chicken stock for breakfast. Matty Hayne, if he thinks that he's a chance.
Pretty simple way to start the match is just raw strength coming out of Gore. Dropping down Hayne. Bam. Bam. I'm very curious on your insight, Tony. Having not seen family-friendly Gore before, I'm interested to see what observations you find that separate the two.
Well, the only thing I'm seeing that's family-friendly at the moment is opposing Gore. But he does that in his normal matches anyway.
That he does, but he had his backpack of fruit boxes and lollies that he kindly shared with the people here at the Ringwood Central Community Centre.
You can't tell if he's smiling underneath, so I don't know if he's enjoying this family friendliness.
Picks him up with ease, floats over. Matty Hayne having to escape.
You know how you have that neighbour next door who's just an absolute of a person.
Insert word of choice, yeah.
You turn your mower on at 8:55 instead of 9 o'clock and you report to the council.
Oh, yeah.
You have your drill going at 8:45 instead of 9 o'clock, and 3 of your front windows are broken the next night. That's Gore. There's nothing family friendly about it.
And look, it may or may not be a coincidence that Rapid was found in Gore's back shed.
Oh, hang on a minute. Now
Big DDT from Hayne.
that's inside.
Not even one. That's not friendly indeed.
Well, Matty Hayne's turning on a little bit here. I'm a little bit surprised.
Putting it the boot to Gore's throat. Breakfast, though, he himself coming in with a bit of extra body confidence, though. Shirtless this entire time.
Oh,
Likely been hanging out with Gore a bit too much. Man, he seems to never keep his shirt on, except for right now.
A man who's happy to show his little bit of excess meat around the waist. I like it.
Look, if Gore and Breakfast doesn't work as a tag team name, I think, you know, extra meat around the midsection might be a good one.
And if he's looking for a tag team partner, I'm there for you, don't worry.
I'm right there. It's a big staple of us dad bods. Speaking of, Breakfast offering some of that stock.
That's nice.
Breakfast is a meal best shared.
Oh,
Jesus!
Nothing friendly about that.
I was going to say release suplex, but not just a release throw. Just launches him over.
It's a release of anger. That's what it was. A release of anger from Gore. He's getting the crowd behind him, though. They love him.
Is he just like chanting friends?
Who knows?
The Dominator comes through. Cover. Clear as day.
He doesn't speak the language of love, Gore. I can give you that much.
Look, we all express our love in different ways, and that it can be a thumbs up to the crowd. It can be sharing some bone broth or a juice box, or it could be blasting a man into the mat. Breakfast joins him. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is meat. That is strong dudes.
Gore's got a six-pack and Breakfast has a slab.
But together it makes one hell of a night.
It's party time.
Or morning, I should say. These boys at Breakfast. Oh, no.
Breakfast? That sure was a fun time, wasn't it? That was very family friendly. We're missing someone though, mate. We are missing someone. You know, Big Breathy, we look out there and we can see all the sad faces. They want to know, where's Ben?
We all want to know.
We all want to know.
Well, you've just come into the story.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Ben couldn't make it here today. He had a doctor's appointment. You see, our friend Ben, he's a bit traumatized. After the horrors and the evil, wicked things Ryan Rapid did to him. He kidnapped him. He tortured him. He broke his arm.
Allegedly.
That's right. We are family friendly here at Gore Bed and Breakfast. We fight evil, injustice, and the wizardry at AUS Pro Wrestling.
Someone got the source.
And this is why February 15th, AUS Pro Wrestling, family friendly Gore, alongside best friends, Breakfast and Ben. It's gonna be a last man standing match between Gore and Ryan Rapid.
Hey, hang on.
There it is.
We are putting evil to sleep. Tell Breakfast, Ryan Rapid, February 15th, you're going down.
Well. Wake up, Ryan Rapid.
Yeah, man. Like, look, we heard rumblings of this at our previous show, but it is now locked in. It is official. Family-friendly Gore will be in a last man standing match with Ryan Rapid, hopefully putting to bed, getting the full stop on this whole saga of what happened to Ben.
The time is now for your final match of the evening. And it is a mixtape super tournament qualifier match.
Looking forward to
The
this.
winner of this match will be the first man into this year's mixtape super tournament. Introducing first.
We saw the intensity that is heading into this tournament. The opportunity of itself is so big, the pressure is so large.
Victoria, weighing in at 103 kilos, El Latino, Matty O'Leary.
that this man chose to act in a despicable way, as E-Man was brave enough, was strong enough to share some of the challenges he's faced over the last couple of years. Takes him out with a chair. Tony, we haven't even received an update yet.
No, and that's what I was going to say. I'm actually surprised that that O'Leary's music's playing, because that would signify to me that a match is happening. And I am so surprised, because there was no doubt in my mind that Emmanuel was concussed, knocked out, gone for all money. Yep. I was expecting a manager or someone to come in of this business and say, unfortunately, due to the situation, this match will not be happening tonight.
Well, we did see Andy Coyne come out, attempt to break up the scuffle between the two. We're yet to see him ringside since. Hopefully he's still back there with E-Man and Rosie.
Yeah.
Looking over Emmanuel, double checking, making sure he's okay.
Well, they're playing Emmanuel's music. He's going to be coming out, folks. In what condition?
Well, let's hope he's able to come through. O'Leary, though, bit of a grin coming across, a smirk in fact, is luck in his favour.
I've been to Thailand, so not much surprises me anymore in this world. If he was to walk out of here and wrestle, I'd be extremely surprised.
Oh, Amen.
Well, we heard him before, the fight, the support of the crowd.
Unfortunately, due to injuries sustained earlier tonight, Emmanuel is not cleared for wrestling.
It had to happen. It just did, and it's unfortunate.
Barry is the
Leary's just going to now gloat.
You all saw it. You saw it. You saw it. Even you fat pricks up here saw it. I already beat E-Man tonight. So, Ref, you know what you're going to do? Yeah, you're going to call for that bell. You're going to call for that bell or you're next. You're going to count to 10 and then announce that the winner of this match.
Just take the win, mate.
Lucky O'Leary.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tony. He could have just taken it, but like his ego is just
way out of line.
so huge.
Oh, well, now we're just going to wait for this to happen.
Yeah, I guess we'll just sit here for the next 6 seconds.
Just ringing the wife now to tell her to put the lasagna up.
Yeah, I'll let my missus know I'm going to be home a little bit earlier tonight. Look, the main event was meant to come together. I don't think it will. E-Man just too out of commission, too hurt at the hands of Lucky O'Leary.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Disappointing.
It's not looking... Oh, my God!
Hang on a minute. Someone's obviously hit the button. No, they haven't.
He's still in his streaks.
It's on outside the ring. The bell's gone, so this is an official match.
This is underway. Now, ref discretion. We do have the 10 count to the outside, but if I was Dylan McKay, I'm not getting in between these two. I'm not stopping it as they begin to spill their way out here at the the Ringwood Community Center.
Which, according to Google Maps, is somewhere else.
There's 2 locations. Make sure you find the right one.
Because you want to be here for this.
E-Man has found the right location, though, sending Lucky O'Leary into that ringside ladder and wall. Cutting their way, ringside right in front of us.
I'm just glad we don't have Spanish commentators because their table would be broken.
Oh, that poor table gets blasted immediately. E-Man, though. Oh, a big spear to midsection.
Andy Coyne just walking past the table. And Andy, how can you sanction this match? The guy's concussed. It shouldn't be happening.
as I said, our incredible ring announcer Evelyn came out and she said, look, this is what it is. Due to being unable to compete, this match is done. This is likely on E-Man alone.
Yeah.
He said he has gone through the toughest 2 years of his life. I don't think Bario Liry is worse than the things he has faced. The challenges of looking inward and not liking what you see and choosing to completely rebuild yourself.
I'll give you the mail though. E-Man is up and about here at the moment. Bario Liry is being whacked from pillar to post, or post to post even.
And a little bit of ringside, a little bit of apron. Ref is finally starting to count to the outside.
Oh.
There is that post.
On the head again. The last thing Emmanuel needed was another knock to the head.
Look, my assumption here is that by E-Man walking through that curtain, Andy, for what it has to kind of wipe his hands of it. This is your choice, dude.
My understanding of the brain is it works on ones and zeros. At the moment, decimal points are going through the head of Emmanuel. And you can see now as he takes that little bit of a rest.
But he was still able to catch that punch from Liry. Sends him back into the ring.
This is guts personified from Emmanuel.
And as we mentioned, this is all for an opportunity at the Vic State Super Championship, the newest championship here at AUS Pro.
And by no means are we saying that neither of these two deserve. O'Leary deserves a shot just as much as Emmanuel does.
No doubt, but like one of those things, you may have earned an opportunity, but how you choose to present that opportunity,
100%.
how you choose to handle that opportunity says a lot about who you are as a person.
That was a big Tyro to close in the middle just a second ago.
Flying shoulder tackle from E-Man.
He's up and about.
Big spear in the middle. And look at the sweat. That is not solely the sweat of a man working hard. That's a man with a brain that's struggling to put those decimals together to make whole numbers. Little stumble on his feet. Not as confident as we're used to seeing.
Oh.
Goes for the cutter. Elbow to the kidneys.
That was a twinge to the back as well for him when he went to lift him. That was quite noticeable. He went to reach that lower back area at that time. So now he's hampered by that as well.
And then by extension, the level of violence, the impact to the skull of E-Man, no doubt reverberating down his spine.
I am fully proficient in the language of gibberish. And Emmanuel is at the moment as well.
Big mid tackle into mid. Sends him across. Oh, further damage to the spine.
Went down like a bag of spuds, didn't he? He just literally fell to the ground. There was no hold in his legs at all. He hit those turnbuckles and just went straight to the mat.
Couldn't begin to imagine the pain that Emmanuel must be going through.
I'm actually not sure if he's feeling pain. That's the thing.
Just is this like big numb stupor sort of thinking?
Oh, that's what I'm thinking.
You know what?
Because there's absolutely no resistance.
Yeah, I
to his
think you're
body at
right.
all.
There's very little fight. He's kind of stuck in this position, almost in like a bit of rigor mortis. It's like his body and his brain are just failing to communicate.
Now this is...
But
you don't like seeing this.
No, but O'Leary is down. There's those concussion signs you were mentioning earlier.
He's totally fighting it on instinct at the moment. That's all this is. I'm not 100% sure Emmanuel knows exactly what he's doing. This is just muscle memory at its absolute best.
Emmanuel may have had some time away, but the wrestler may spend some time away from the ring, but you can never take the ring out of the wrestler. It is that instinct. It's years and years and years of bumps like that.
And that was on the head too. He went straight for the head as soon as he went down.
Kicking out though. Like that, as you said, that muscle memory is so important. It's he's relying on it solely.
Yeah, 100%.
I like to use the word instinct though. Then you bang on.
It's fight or flight stuff, you know. Your body just knows what to do when it's in a position of trauma.
Absolutely, and speaking of people knowing what to do, you at home, use that hashtag @AusProFight. Let us know your thoughts on these events tonight, including this man, Bario Liry.
No, I don't need a hashtag to tell you my thoughts on this one. Seriously.
That's the best part though, Tony. You're paid to come here and share your thoughts.
True. Oh, sorry, am I? Paid. 100%. Best paid commentator in the business.
Absolutely. Look, Andy Coyne, he's a man, always pays his bills. Big shout outs to Fat Cat Tamby for helping us. Oh! Almost like a suplex, but with a little bit of brain bustery there, real high on the shoulders for Emmanuel. Kicks out at 1.
A DDT would finish this off for Emmanuel.
Was it sorry?
A DDT now would finish this off for Emmanuel.
Look,
if his head hit the ground, that would be the end of it.
Yeah, it's something simple as a DDT or a stomp. Just antagonizing, just teasing Emmanuel.
Tombstone, anything like that.
Oh, the pile driver. I think a good pile driver will render him out of commission. But in that last possible moment, comes through with that adjustment.
See, his inability to follow up on that move is exactly what we were talking about. That's why this isn't wrestling, this is instinct. So he knows how to do the moves, but his inability to follow through on that.
The connections aren't there, the neurons aren't bringing it together.
100%.
Great observations from yourself, Tony. Years of experience in your right coming through. Able to see these wrestlers a little bit different to like myself or even some of you folks watching at home. Oh, see that? Not just the front of his head on the bottom buckle. Ricochets up to the top. Liry. Kick out at 2!
2.97.
I'm saying that almost Falcon Arrow.
You prick!
That wasn't 3 is beyond me.
Get on, you prick!
Like how much can instinct play a role? How long can it keep those muscles moving?
I think we're about to find out.
Big knee to the back of the head. Look, you said like a DDT would have done the job. All of this is just insult to injury. Unless you're Emmanuel, who can kick out. Look, this has to be further adding bruise and injury to that ego of O'Leary. Look, multiple times now, this match could have been won. It should have been won. But he pushed it that little too far.
Yeah. Well, he should have just taken the win. He should have just taken the win at the start when it was offered to him because Emmanuel couldn't come out. And he should have just said, no problem. But he went on with the crap of saying to the ref, start the bell, count him out 10. I want to win this fair and square. Yeah.
It's too much pride.
I said it earlier in another fight. Karma's a
Oh, yeah.
and it could turn out to be the thing right here for O'Leary.
Yeah, O'Leary attempting to skirt the rules by grabbing a chair. Thankfully, our ref, Dylan McKay, getting it out of his hands quickly.
Well, how long is that?
Oh, hang on. There, we have another one stashed on the other side. Dylan, though, managed to get in the way.
No.
Catches it.
Great work by the ref. That is amazing. To put yourself between two wrestlers.
Oh, but that comes at a cost.
Oh.
Superman punch from E-Man.
Wow,
Cutter.
Now the cover. Get in there for the cover.
Bring it home, E-Man. 1, 2, 3. There you have it.
My goodness me.
Against all the odds.
That is a Phil Collins song right there.
We want to talk about luck. Luck implies that it is out of your hand. Instead, E-Man is fortunate. He has put in the work. He has put in the time. He has put in the effort and has allowed him to have this opportunity. Because as we say, fortune favors the bold. And E-Man is definitely that. And he too could also become the new future Vic State Super Champion.
I would like to say he knew what he was doing. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. There's no luck. It is all planned. It is through.
That is your training. That is your training. That is your experience. That is your ring craft. That is your want to be the best in the business. The desire to be number one on display right there from Emmanuel. He's going to go a long way.
He is going to go a long way, but we have come to the end of our journey here today.
Oh, give us one more match.
This has
warming up.
Oh, it wouldn't be amazing, wouldn't it? But this has been AUS Pro Wrestling's fight of the Valkyries. Thank you so much to everyone here at the Ringwood Community Centre, and of course everyone at home, hopefully using that hashtag #OzProFight. But until next time, February 15th, last man standing, I'm Ryan Betson.
And I'm Johnny Shebeki signing off.
And it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see you then.